This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Listening to this podcast instead of doom scrolling? Smart move. Another smart move? Getting help from one of State Farm's 19,000 local agents when you choose to bundle home and auto. Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
And now, listen to this on the Toddcast podcast.
Ask anyone in the music industry who is the hardest working guy in rock, and no doubt you'll hear the name Todd Kerns come up. You'll know Todd from playing in Slash's band. He is one of the conspirators. He is the frontman of Age of Electric. He's in Toque. He's in Heroes and Monsters with Will from Evanescence. He does the Kiss cruises. He's in a bunch of projects in Las Vegas. He's in Minefield. He was banging out a podcast for a little while there as well. I swear the guy never sleeps. Been buddies with Todd Kerns for close to 20 years, give or take, and he's, of course, a solid guy. He's been on the podcast 5 or 6 times over the years, and the last time we got to talking about touring in Italy. 90s music came up. The advantage of having a brother or a sister in your band. Is a hot dog a sandwich? We tackled that. Todd talked about the COVID years and what that was like living in Las Vegas, the city that never sleeps, sleeping. He talked about Age of Electric and their future. We got into worst jobs. He wasn't a fan of painting houses. And if you haven't heard, Todd got a star on BC's Walk of Fame. You know, those stars you see on Granville Street, downtown Vancouver? It's the Walk of Fame. Listen to this.
Well, half the time, that kind of stuff, you feel really fraudulent about it half the time. You're kind of like, oh, man. It's like, you kind of feel like, well, you feel very appreciative of it, but there's sometimes you just kind of go, oh man, I don't know if, that is a really surreal thing to me. I mean, honestly, to this day, a friend of mine, the band Dragon Force just played the Commodore, and my friend goes, yeah, we played the Commodore. I go, dude, my star's just down the street. And he goes, what? And I was like, it's just a weird thing to kind of just bring up, but it is.
Right, yeah.
I'm by the Roxy, I don't know, actually. I think in a lot of ways, I think when it comes to Vancouver, I think things like Age of Electric and all that kind of stuff, I think they treated it all as a sort of, my whole career, I suppose, and everything that I've been doing that sort of somehow warrants me being next to Bryan Adams or Colin James or Sarah McLachlan or whoever else. It's, it's greatly appreciated, but, it's super surreal. But, I think that, my heart still always belongs in Vancouver. Every time I go back, that is, as much as growing up in Saskatchewan, all those major years of my life were spent in Vancouver. To the point now where I'm sure you're not unlike me with my kids, and I go, this used to be that, and that used to be this. This was never here, Yeah,
totally.
I'm that guy now, it's like, so it feels amazing. But I know that, and I keep saying this to my wife, and I think it's one of those interesting things that I kind of feel like I have the audacity to keep thinking like that. I don't think the big thing has really happened yet. It's a weird thing to say at this point in my life, but I still feel like there's still more to do. And I think that's important. You know what I mean? I think it's important to feel that way, because after a while, I just kind of imagine, just going through the motions of it all, but and not really having much to say. So in a lot of ways, during the lockdown, it sort of had me writing a lot and working a lot with other people. And it kind of really opened up another part of my brain of like, you know what? The whole reason we do this is to make music. And to Slash's credit too, he's sort of like, he very easily could just be like phoning it in and playing guitar and being like, whatever. But he's very driven to make new music and to do new things and break new ground. He really has no reason to, but he does it all the time. I think that's the true sign of being an artist.
Listen to this on the Toddcast podcast is brought to you by Tedco RV Supplies in Langley, an ICBC-approved repair shop. Visit them on Facebook and Twitter at Tedco RV Supplies.
At ZocDoc, we know being a healthy adult is like living in a video game. Every day has side quests, taxes, laundry, birthdays. And just when you're leveling up, you have to book a doctor. The insurance portal crashes. They put you on hold. Your doctor doesn't take your plan. Game over. We see you, so we made booking a doctor easy. Download ZocDoc. Search by specialty, insurance, and availability. Book instantly. No cheat codes required. Find a doctor you love with ZocDoc.
Oh, please, not that music. That music gives me nightmares from my childhood.
Could we get something a little bit lighter, some lighter music here?
Are you a fan of true crime TV shows?
And what about Unsolved Mysteries, the show that jump-started all of our love of true crime?
I'm Ellen Marsh.
And I'm Joey Taranto.
And we host I Think Not, a true crime comedy podcast covering some of the wildest stories from your favorite true crime campy TV shows all the way to Unsolved Mysteries.
Baby, you will laugh, you will cry, you'll think about true crime in a whole new way, and you'll also ask yourself, who gave these people mics?
New episodes of I Think Not are released every Wednesday with bonus episodes out every Thursday on Patreon.
And every Monday, you can listen to our True Crime Rundown, where we go over the top true crime headlines of the week.
So come and join us wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Do you ever watch a TV show set in a historical time period and think, how accurate is this really? But also, does it matter if it's accurate or not?
Nefertiti is a new podcast about shows set in ancient times. This season, we're recapping every episode of the show Spartacus, Blood and Sand.
I'm Ann Foster, and I have never seen this show before.
And I'm Gina Berry, and I have watched this show maybe too many times.
Join us every other Monday on the Nefertiti podcast as we discuss the real history behind Spartacus, Blood and Sand.
Follow Nefertiti, that's NEFER TV, wherever you get your podcasts.